Beast mode went gritty in Tampa, but it's over now. Eli Tomac has confirmed that he has broken his fibula in his lower leg in Tampa during qualifying. The interesting parts of this story is that Eli did not attend the Alpine Star Medic unit for an x-ray in Tampa, which might have led to him pulling out of the night program if he had have known the extent of his injury. But he played the tough and gritty legend card and made it to the main straight from the heat race, then proceeded to circulate the main and complete his laps with a broken leg. Many of you would think that it's not possible to compete a main event, let alone stand up with a broken leg. But of the two lower leg bones, the fibula is the not important one. It's the non-weight bearing bone. The tibia does that job. So as long as he wasn't loading the outside of his left foot, he would generally be able to manage his efforts through the tibia, hence why he had his left foot turned out on the foot peg through most of the main event. So now that he has got a scan and knows the details of the injury, what's next for Eli Tomac? Well, it's not Detroit for round 6 this weekend. It's also likely not to be surgical. It's pretty uncommon for a broken fibula to require or be necessary to complete surgery for that type of injury. But it will be up to 4 weeks in a moon boot and maybe up to 6 weeks before he's cleared for usual activity. So what does this mean for a return to racing for Eli Tomac? Let's go with the fast track option. If he's allowed to return to riding at 4 weeks, takes a week or two to build up to his normal speed and fitness, he'd be able to return for round 10 in Alabama. If Eli takes the bit slower route, starts riding at 6 weeks, takes 2 or more weeks to build up his fitness and his endurance with his injury, he'd return at the earliest for round 12 in Foxborough, but would likely to be round 13 or 14. So there's a bit of a wait for Eli Tomac to return. But there is always the option that he takes the additional time to have a proper crack at Pro Motocross Championship, and he would use this time to sit out of all of Supercross and just be prepared for outdoors. And if he did that, he could be rather dangerous for the title of motocross. Wherever Eli Tomac makes his return to racing, the injury has put a real downer on the series and his final full season. Was that San Diego win where he out-dueled Jet Lawrence the only time that we'll see those two battle in Supercross? And was that Eli Tomac's last win? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below.